Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio. We've had a little break. Let's get back to building our million minions. Start running through that bit. Okay, let's go across the tracks over here. And I'm going to go up this way. I wonder if I should pause my robots from their mad rush around the place all the time. 894 requests left for those. Yeah, I'm going to stop my robots from running around, because otherwise I'm going to lose some going through here. And we'll worry about them afterwards. I've got more plans for this base. I've got even more plans for things that I want to do in here. And generally, we just now need to keep really working on increasing the scale of everything. The scale is quite important. Also, looking at this now, I go in here, I don't have a full request, but we've now got, in each of these, it's working, and most of them, actually, have got enough to do another cycle as well. That one's got 2 more cycles, and doing that one. In the chest over here, it's got almost the 200 uranium in there that it needs. So that's working really well. We've got loads of 235 now being produced. The only downside to this is that we do end up, because I got all the 235 being pushed out into the system, it does ultimately end up with a little bit too much. So the only other thing that I can do is I go on here and I set a cap on the amount of 235 that I've got in the system in total. Go for something quite large and obscene. I'm going to go into here. Logistics network. I'm going to connect that one. And we're going to go into here, and go into here, uranium 235. And it's less than 0, which is not really a thing, so we're not going to worry about that. I'm going to go for 500,000 ore. 500,000 uranium 235. When I've got 500,000 uranium 235, then that one will stop. Set. There, 500,000. And I'm going to do that on that one, and that one, and that one, and that one over there. So they are all. When they reach 500,000 uranium-235 in our network, then those will stop. And I think that is an absolutely excellent number to have it on. This a nice high number that will ensure that we've got everything that we could possibly need all taken care of all the way through. I'm going to drop that one into there. It is perfectly even all the way through. Right, dump you in there. Start that one up again. It's going to go and put down those. And it's going to go and put those in as well. And then we're going to wait for those to turn up. Then I'm going to go copy that one. I'm going to drop one extra one out on that end. And one extra one out on that end. Right, that's basically giving those maximum all the way across. The only thing that I don't have is power going to these, which I can do like this. Put that one out to there, and that one out to there. Right. I've now got an extra bit of network on here. They will go through and they will be able to put everything down on this. I've got robots coming over to put all of that stuff in place. I currently have flying around. I got 9 construction robots missing somewhere. Quite know where they've gone. I got 8,000 construction robots sitting spare, and we've got 30,000 logistics robots sitting spare, not doing a thing. They're all off gallivanting somewhere. And I'll put that down there. So these here are running and working. So I'm hoping that with the extra that we've got in there, these here will actually be able to start up running and working all the way through. Whether or not that's going to be a thing, I don't really know. We will find out soon enough. I've got plenty of the 238 coming in. I got no shortage of that running. And then once the... yeah, see, in here I've got all of this, loads of this here. That's going to start being put into the requester chest, which is going to start feeding into these. And I'm hoping I'll have enough for all 10 of... there, that one's running. I'm hoping I'll have enough so that all 10 of those can just run continuously. One down there that's running. And it's looking very promising. All bar one there. That one's... yeah, okay. It's not ideal at the moment. 36, 37, 22. It's pretty close, though. It's pretty close. I don't think we're going to get much closer than that. That's all good up there. Then I have got, at the moment, in uranium fuel cells, 280. Once that has picked up a little bit and I've got enough to ensure that we've got all the demands met in each of those, then I will turn this one back on again and we'll just have 2 full chests. I'm not going to bother limiting. We'll just go for 2 full chests of uranium fuel cells, and those will be able to keep cycling through as well. Now then, what is our next sort of big course of action going to be? I've got... Oil is doing okay at the moment. I'm sort of looking up here. I've got absolutely masses of the stuff in there. So then I look down over this way, and we look at sulfur. I've got 1,800, 2,400, 2,000. I've got plenty of sulfur. That's no shortage there whatsoever. I look in here, and I've actually got those limited. They're not working at the moment. Still running on those. When is that going? That's increased. Okay, we're in daytime at the moment. That one there, we've got all of those that I actually need. So my shortage right now is the military science. Military science is slowing us down. I'm not too concerned about military science, because if you look in here, yes, I've got military science on everything up there that we're going to be producing for a while. But once you get down here, moving into most of the infinite stuff, the ones that really matter to me are worker robot speed as an infinite, and I don't remember what other infinites I'm going to want. Usually mining productivity I go for. The rest of them I don't tend to worry too much about. I just tend to work on those. So, yeah, it's not essential, but I mean, we'll go over and we'll take a look at those, because I've only got 5 factories working on that. So we could do with boosting that, and then we then need to start working on rebuilding more of this factory and sort of planning out how exactly everything is going to be laid out in this huge, monstrous place. And I've got absolutely huge factory here. And I need to be able to have everything running properly in this massive, great big factory. Right there, I've now got 2 more of these. I've actually got a few of these that have now stopped working. So that one can come out. And that one, which means that those 3 can also come out. So my robots ought to start putting some of those speed modules into some of these here that actually need it. Right, we'll go over to here. I want to take that out there. I'll take that one out. Like that. And I'll put in another one there. You know, on that side. Then we will deconstruct those 4. Like that. That one's out of commission. So I can remove that one down there. And those. And that one. Let's take that one out and that one out. Right. Is everything that I can remove for a minute. That one's insanely fast. That's 400%, that one is. He's here in the middle of 300. That one is only 150 because I don't have any speed modules that can reach that one. Paste in here. I want these next. Drop that. And one there. And then we put them in like that. And then that one can go out there as well. Plus I'll put a few along this side. And put one there. Right. Yeah, you're covering some. Then I'm going to need some power. One there and one down there. So that's covering those. And this is hauling it out very fast. I've got 38,000 left under that one. That's 119. 46. 60. What are the fringe elements? Over there I've got 17 and 34. 30 and 16. 19. I'm using that up very, very fast. If I look, I've got 413,000 left on there. That's almost ready to be completely gone. We won't have any more issues with that one whatsoever. Next. This over here, that's working just fine. I don't need to do any changes on there. Well, I kind of do. I kind of want to start shunting my whole base around. And this is, like, a really big thing. I know that I've been doing it, like, little step by little step. But I'm getting to the point where I want to do a massive shuffle around. And this is going to take a while. It's going to take quite a bit to do. Ah, here we go. Right, power. That one's dropping down. I'm now getting some use out of those. And a bit of use out of the steam engines. So, my next thing that I'd like to do. First up, I'm going to go over here. Wow. Okay, a big wow because I've just about used every single bit of landfill. I've already placed it down all the way along there. That was a huge landfill request to fill that bit in. And this over here is almost completely filled now. Right the way through there. I've got a load of them coming up from down here. And filling in all of this. So that's another massive landfill request in there. And that's almost completely filled up as well. And then all the way over here. This one's a lot more scattered. Far fewer done on this one yet. But, again, it's pretty quick. Quite impressed with that, actually. I'm really quite impressed with the speed that's gotten through that. Right. What was it that I wanted to do? Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I'm going to go in here and have a look at this. 6.6 gigawatts. Is that dropping or rising? I think that's now coming back up again. Job to tell. It really is a job to tell sometimes. Okay. One thing I do know is that we no longer need these. Okay? The steam turbines that we've got laid out all down here, taking up all this space, I no longer need any of them. So that's our next job, is to go and get rid of every single one of them. They're going to be gone. We're up to 73,000 robots on here. Not that that really makes any difference to anything. Not anymore. So there's a line of coal that is coming all the way along over from here. So our first task is going to be get rid of that. Bye-bye. There it goes. Get rid of that one. And get rid of that one. Right. That's going to go that far. Then I'm going to bring this one over here. Come around that bit like that. Get all of that lifted and taken away. I'm going to come back and deal with the water that's there, because I no longer need water accessible over this side. That's not going to be a concern of ours in the slightest. So there we go. We're going to get rid of that lot. And that down to there. All the way over this way. And you. And then all the way along over to there. And down there like that. Right, what's going on here? My robot's moving some stuff. The other robot should be moving most of it. There. Oh, I know what I said I was going to do. Before I started on this, I said I was going to go and look at the military science. And I do want to do that, because that's really slowing us down at the moment. So let me go and find a military science and just speed... There it is. It's right in front of me. We will just speed this up a little bit. So to start with, I've got productivity modules on there. We can definitely improve that a little bit by doing that. Like that. Then this one here, which is those, I can copy that one. And I can bring that down like that, and I can get rid of these. That one can go over there for a minute, like that. And I'll put down power line on there, so that's going to run them. And then that I can deconstruct here, like that. That one's gone. Right. Player's inventory full. Auto trash. And I go to that one, and I want to auto trash those for a minute. Get the logistics robots just shunting those out of the way for me a second. There we go. Which means my own robots can start putting them back in me. There we go. It takes them a minute or two to do it, but there, look, see? And there come back, there's my robots. And look how fast they are. They are moving them pretty quick. I have got rid of them pretty quick. Yeah, I'll keep 10 of them on me because I do use them for different things. And I'm about to use some now, actually. Those 20 there can be gotten rid of. I don't want to keep them. And I've now got that little line there. They're still going quite slow. That's the only downside to it at the moment, is they are still going quite slow. So then I want to go to paste. And I want to put those down. And I want to get rid of that one. And that one. And that one. And that one. And upgrade that one like that. And then I want to go with paste again. And put them down like that. Right there. And then I want to go with copy on here. I want to take those right there. And I want to rotate that round. And I want to drop them down here. So these modules just in here, they're also in the way. I don't use these. Right, there's a couple of construction things that we'd use them for. But other than that, I haven't used them at all yet. So I'm just going to lift that bit. Get rid of that one a second. And then I'm going to paste those assembling machine. What? Oh. That's because of the cable there on the side. That one doesn't matter. And let's put one of those in. Put one there and one over there. That's got those moved, which means that I can now come back over and I can deconstruct those there. Get rid of all of them. Which leaves me with 27 of them and 44 of them. I don't want any of them. I got no desire to have those in the system at all. I don't need them. Not going to do anything for me. So we will get rid of them completely. I've got 2 deconstructors right there, which I shouldn't have. Those. Deconstruction planner, destroy. Right click, destroy that one as well. Alright, let's get rid of them. I've now got a little bit of space in here, so then I can go paste like that, and then you cycle through them. You just scroll through your different designs. There we go. And I don't quite have enough to be able to put all of them in here. Not quite enough room. I'll put those there. Yeah, the beacons do reach them. So as long as the beacons reach them, that'll be okay. So I can go in here and I can go to paste like that. And despite the fact that I'm... Oh, yeah. Right. I'm not going to be able to put both of them down. I can only put 4 of them down. So I can drop that down there. And then I can deconstruct those. And I can deconstruct those. Like that. And that's going to let those start running as well. So I'm standing right here. And I need those speed modules to be brought in. That would be really, really useful if those speed modules could be brought in to me. I've got requests for them. At the moment, we're not doing anything with speed modules. I could get the level 1 speed modules and use those. Maybe I should do that. I've got a big mountain level 1 speed modules. I got them over here. So I could perhaps do that. Because the level... Yeah, the bigger ones are going to take a while. So I'm going to pick these up. And that one. There we go. We've got a full stack right there. And then I can go up here. And I can drop in these. I know it's not much of a speed boost. But it's at least a little bit of a speed boost. It's going to help things along a tiny bit. So I get rid of those like that. And that's now up and running. Okay, so I've taken care of that little bit. I do want to have a look over here. What have I got in there? 480. So I would like to change that one for one of those. Passive provider chest is in the way. Okay, so I can't do that. I've got to deconstruct that one like that. Then I can take this one. They're going to go and take all of those barrels out. And as the rest of them, they're going to take them all out. And then I'm going to drop one of those in there like that. So that one will come up, and then that's going to force that out into the system. That's what I'd like to do. I'd like to force all of those out into the system. I've now got more of these being made. Yeah, they're a little bit slow right now, but at least I've got the military science being built, which is what we want. That's done. Down here, onto our next bit, we want to get rid of all of this. There's several... Oh, hang on. Several of those that we're going to want to get rid of. Here, we've got Energy Shield Mark II equipment. Alright, this is more stuff for fighting biters. Just lots more stuff for fighting biters. These nasty little critters over here. We've actually got biters right there that we're going to need to face. And I've got those worms as well, which I'm going to need to face. I think the best way to face those... The landfill... I don't have any spare landfill now, do I? Not any quantity to speak of, anyway. That's all dealt with. That's mostly dealt with. That's mostly... Okay, we'll leave that go. But the robots themselves... Most of the robots aren't doing anything right now. I do have some robots sat somewhere out of range of power. They're in a thingy without any power at all. So where's that? It's not going to be in those. Where are 9 robots sitting? Somewhere in my network, I've got 9 robots sat doing absolutely nothing right now. They've got no power connected. Ooh, is it those? No? That one's got power. Okay, I don't know, but somewhere I've got 9 robots without power. They're in a roboport, and they have no power on it. It's not that, because that's just one of those. Oh. What's happened up here? No, it's none of those. Right, that's a very strange thing, that is. I don't quite know why I've got that many there. That one, I can put that down. I'm actually going to go up. And do it like that. And then I'm going to go over this way. I'll put some more on it like that. Down one over there. So let's go over this way a little bit and drop them down there. Have I got any more? I don't know what's come out on there. I'm going to go around and we're going to put more of these roboports down. I need to put a mountain of roboports down anyway. Wait a minute. Go back a bit. There. So I need all of the pylons to sort of connect up with everything that's existing. There, which is why we overlap 2 layers of it. That's why I overlap 2 layers of it, I should say. And put that one, and I'll come out to there. Overlap that bit. Now, I'm right out to the edge of where these worms are. That is going to cause us more of a problem. So I'm only going to go to this far for these worms. I'm hoping that that's not going to cause problems up there, but I'm only going to go this far. And then once that's done, that should uncover the worms properly, and then I can go up there and I can shoot them. Or we can go and put a... Actually, what I'll be able to do is I'll be able to go and just put a laser turret down and use a laser turret to take them out. So there's some more building work that is going to be sent and be done up over there. In the meantime, I've got this little job to do. Still more of those being taken out up there. Look at this. There's hardly any of those there. 812. It's still 800. That's because I've just gone and requested more of them, haven't I? We will go with a deconstruction planner, and we will take that all the way across over to here, like that, and all the way down over to here, like that, and just stop right there and take all of that lot out. There we go. Big, massive request that we go and get rid of a boatload of these. That can be gotten rid of, and I'll get rid of a couple of stacks of those as well. There's the energy shielding done. I've now got tanks, We might actually use a tank, although with explosive shells, I haven't really got anything building explosives at the moment. We can work on that. But yeah, if we build a tank, maybe we could just go and try out a tank on some of the thingies up the top. Some of those aliens that we've got over on this island. That little alien problem, the bug problem that we've got. Or that one up there. Either or. We can do it on this one. It's whether we've got... We're not going to have to worry about anything incoming from up there. That's definitely not going to be a concern. Not at the moment, anyway. And those are all just worm patches. So yeah, we've actually got proper biters over here. I'm wondering if I should... like, try to cordon off an area of this so that we've got a permanent supply of biters coming in and we can fight them and do stuff against them. It could be interesting. It could be a bit of fun to do that. I know people that do that. They set up, basically, they set up reserves. Kind of like nature reserves for biters. And then you've just got these permanent supply of biters coming through and you just keep shooting them as they come out. Permanent, never-ending supply of them. It could be fun. Let's get rid of those pumps there. And in come the construction robots to get rid of all of this. The last little bit of it. See all of these coming across? They're not quite getting there, so they're having to make use of some of these. Most of them are getting across to our lines over there. So we've got no issues with that. You in here. All of the solar panels, I'm not really using those steam turbines. I've gone and built them all now. But I'm not actually making much use of them at all, am I? I don't want to get rid of concrete. I want to get rid of pipes. There. Lift those pipes there. Then back over here. And I want to start removing all the rest of these pipes along here. Like that. Really? The track is the bit that's coming out off of that? One pipe. There, that's what I wanted. And those little bits of pipes there. Those bits right there. Those all the way over to there. And those that side. Okay. There's those bits done. Then I'm going to go in here. And I'm going to take a line along there. I've got a... Oh, I don't have a lack of... I'm not going to have a lack of power. That's going to be absolutely fine. I will come all the way along the bottom down here. And I will rip out that lot. The whole shebang, every single little bit of it. Those can be gone. I don't want boilers. I don't actually need boilers anymore. Or steam engines. Or heat pipes, for that matter. Or heat exchangers. No, I don't want offshore pumps either. That's all of them, isn't it? There's everything I want to get rid of for a second. Now I come back down here and we've got these pipes that I want to remove as well. This is the very last of this. We don't need it anymore. We've got nuclear power up and running, which means that we are not going to need any of this pipe network whatsoever. It's not going to help us in any way, shape, or form. So if we can get rid of the whole lot, I can then start tidying some other things up around here. Just generally making it look a little bit better. I go over to here, and then that lot there. I get rid of all of that. And pick up some fish at the same time. 5 fish. I don't need those. Right. There's that lot. The construction robots will be along shortly to go and take care of that. If I look out over here... Are you close enough to do any damage to anything? You're not. I don't think I've got anything being attacked anywhere. That's good. What about the other one? Well, folks, Rome wasn't built in a day, and 1 million minions are not going to be built in a single episode. We've run out of time, so if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me, get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.